Not seeing the way that they ended it, no.
They end it with Yoda learning how to live forever. Be one with the Force.
Yoda learns to be one with the Force.
But they talk about the Force wielders, man. That's the tattoo I want to get.
Oh, yeah?
Emblem. It looks like a flower.
Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. No better way to start Star Wars week than talking about the Clone Wars.
We shouldn't even be recording. We should record Thursday morning. This should be a really short one.
It is going to be a really short one.
Yeah, a real short one for you is like 2 hours.
Hour and 45 minutes. And I edit it down to an hour and 35. Find 10 minutes of stuff to edit. The rest of it I keep in.
You're editing it down to 30 minutes. You cut these down to 30 snippets, 30 minute snippets.
Well, if you want 30 minutes, you edit it.
I don't know how to edit. I don't know how to mess with computers.
It's really not that hard. If I can figure it out, then you can figure it out. Welcome to the Ramble On. We're the two rambling men. I'm Kevin. He's Marvin. And we're going to talk about some stuff and get ready for Star Wars, because it's Star Wars week. Yay! Look how excited this guy is. Drinks his coffee like an asshole.
Heck yeah, I'm excited.
We're in Studio Fido this week. What's up, Fido? So yeah, man, Star Wars week. I think everybody... We're doing Wookiee Walk tonight here in San Antonio. Sunday, December 13th. There we go. It says on the computer it's the 13th. Mm-hmm. We're going to walk like some Wookiees. We're going to walk to the Alamo. Just like the Mexicans did all those years ago.
That's racist.
Yep.
Wow.
I made that joke. But don't worry. Han and Chewie will make it out. Woo, Star Wars. All right, cool. So... Mm-hmm. Speaking of Star Wars, in no duh news, Adam Driver said that The Force Awakens is going to be better than the prequel movies.
Yeah, oh well.
No duh. And really, that's not that hard. Because the prequels are half a movie. Challenge me on that.
Prequels are 3 movies.
I know. They dragged out basically a movie into 3.
How dare you?
Come on, man. You can't
to show the relationship.
You can't defend
the perfect
those movies.
acting of Natalie Portman and Hayden Christensen.
You can't even say the guy's name.
He was great on that movie Jumper.
He wasn't great in Jumper.
That movie deserves a sequel and a prequel.
It kind of does.
It does. I'm not lying.
Because honestly, with Jumper, it's just kind of like, oh, they can jump, and that was it. There's no like how they grow or what, how it happens.
What do you mean they can just jump? You can rip through time.
Well, that's what I'm saying, man. There's not a lot of explanations. Just kind of like, oh, I can do this.
All right.
Don't challenge me.
All right.
I saw it.
Mm-hmm.
Hayden Christensen.
Did you see it though? That's the question.
I did, but I only saw it once. Are you going to try and play that game on me?
Typical Kevin.
Mister, I only saw Interstellar once and it sucked.
Well, yeah, that's all you need to see it.
Oh, but I can't. But I need to watch Jumper 5 times to know that it sucks.
Exactly.
Shut the fuck up.
It's true.
You're full of shit.
Man.
So,
people are like, it's so great. Did you see Interstellar? Did you really see it? Without your goggles on?
I saw it twice.
Yeah, exactly. No.
We're not talking about that again. We've talked about Interstellar every other
Where's
episode
Omar?
because Omar won't shut up about it. The same with The Martian.
Yeah, he keeps on showing me that he pre-ordered it. And he keeps on trying to buy it again. And he's like, you already pre-ordered. And I'm like, stop.
Really?
So, yeah. It's like,
What a
stop
loser,
jerking yourself
man.
around, dude.
Next time I see him, he's going to be like, see, Kev, I told you it was good. Look at all these Golden Globe nominations. I was like, I can get a Golden Globe nomination, man.
I thought you were aiming to get a Golden Globe. Huh?
Honestly, that's all I want. I just want the respect of the Hollywood foreign
No,
press.
you're never going to get that.
I can barely get respect from my wife.
So it's Star Wars week.
It's Star Wars week.
What have you been doing to prepare for the week?
We're doing it right now. We're watching A New Hope.
See, you're way behind. We've been playing Battlefront.
Well, I've been playing Battlefront with
for
you
the past when it first came out.
Yes, for about a month and a half.
Yes.
It's kind of all we've been playing. That's how I've been prepping.
I've been watching nothing but Clone Wars, so I'm catch up on the middle part.
Yeah,
I've seen Star Wars. I even watched Spaceballs.
that's good prep.
I forgot how good that movie is.
Oh, that movie's outstanding. It's Mel Brooks, so that goes without saying.
Yeah,
You should catch up on Rebels.
exactly.
Because Rebels is between 3 and 4.
No, I thought Rebels is 3 and 4.
I thought it was just before 4. It might kind of linger over.
So,
I know that Rogue One is going to be between and during 4. Yeah.
So Jesse, because I was like, I'm watching Clone Wars. He's like,
Uh-huh.
I don't have Netflix, but he has Time Warner, and you can get it on demand.
Yeah.
He said it's really good. I'm
Rebels?
like, Jesse,
Yeah.
you're watching a cartoon. He's like, yeah, I don't care. It's really good.
I'm not one of those, mostly because I watch more cartoons than I watch anything else.
No, but I'm saying like a guy who doesn't watch cartoons. He was like, this is really good. Like,
No, I gotcha. More people need to respect the art of cartoon.
Yep, different medium.
That's just my humble opinion.
Well, you do own Batman the Animated Series, the greatest series of all time.
I own all 4 of them. And a couple seasons of South Park.
Yeah, South Park when they're going to stop making it. You're like, we're still waiting to get cancer. Perfect answer from the.
Those guys are...
Do you have the Studio Ghibli?
I don't have any of their movies, no. They're expensive as shit, man. They're not even Blu-ray yet.
No, they just released the Blu-ray.
Oh, did they?
It's like $200.
Yeah. No, I'll wait.
But anyway, Star Wars week.
Star Wars week is when...
Did you get your Star Wars tattoo like we said?
No, I didn't.
You're having the X-Wing shooting a missile down your butthole?
Yep. Straight down in there. But I'm doing it backwards. Did you see the Hong Kong newspaper?
Yeah.
Put the X-Wing and it shot backwards.
Was it Hong Kong? I thought it was like Detroit or something like.
No, somewhere in Asia, I think.
It was in Asia.
It was an Asian article that they had the X-Wing shooting bullets out of their thrusters.
Yeah.
Read it, Daisy Ridley. And that sweet girl, she got shot up by lasers.
I thought you were going to talk about China, how they downsized the picture of...
John Boyega?
Yeah, John Boyega. It's so jacked up.
Poor John Boyega. He's going to be the star of the movie, and they just edit him completely out. I'm surprised they didn't edit in Mark Hamill, just Mark Hamill. Not even like in a robe or a hood, just like...
Or Hayden Christensen.
Or Hayden Christensen. Hayden Christensen said he wants to come back for the movies. I don't know how. Probably as a Force Ghost or something.
Of course, he's going to have to be a Force Ghost. I want Qui-Gon Jinn. He pops up a lot in Clone Wars.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Apparently, he's the one who started it all.
Also, Hayden Christensen doesn't really have much of a career anymore, so I'm sure he's trying to...
No, he does. Come on, man. His last film was great.
What was his last movie? His last movie was Jumper.
No, it wasn't.
I know. He's done a lot of straight-to-DVD stuff, man. He can't get major releases anymore because of the stigma of Star Wars.
Well...
That's why Jake Lloyd's a criminal.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he's got a record.
Who?
That doesn't mean he's a criminal.
Jake Lloyd.
Wasn't it for like...
Who's that?
Little Annie?
Really?
Yeah, he's got a record. He's done some... I don't remember what
he punched a little kid.
Anakin is my favorite character in Star Wars.
It is about Anakin, who's Darth Vader.
The Star Wars story is about Luke Skywalker.
I thought Darth Vader was
Get over here. It is. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about.
I do know what I'm talking about. It's all about the growth of Luke Skywalker.
That's why he doesn't appear to the fourth film.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
The story
and
is
he's
about...
probably going to appear in Force Awakens to like the last 10 minutes.
I'm okay with that.
Look at you, see? Get out of here, Kevin!
You're so angry. Don't give me your donuts. You insult me and then offer me donuts.
That's how I do
Who
it.
do you think you are?
I'm like a Sour Patch Kid.
You are a Sour Patch Kid.
Yes.
Hey, no audience interactions in here. Can somebody escort her out, Pepino?
Get
Oh,
this
what?
lizard.
This is the... Aw, this ain't the original, Kevin? Aw.
I told you, man. My damn VHSs haven't come in yet.
You didn't even have a VCR.
We're stuck with the dewback lizards invading for no reason. Yeah, okay?
Alright.
Prequel movies. So Star Wars week. We're at Star Wars week.
Star Wars week.
Speaking of Star Wars takes place in space. As we mentioned with Omar, with his love of The Martian. The Golden Globe nominations came out. People got nominated. Martian did a lot. The reason I bring that up is
The Room got one, right, Cass? Cass is down to see The Room.
The Room got a couple. Brie Larson, and the movie itself, I think, got nominated. Either way, The Martian's probably going to win big at the Golden Globes because that's where they celebrate their guys. But I did see a movie that was better than The Martian, and it just continues to push The Martian right off my top 10 list, like I said it would when we did that episode. Last night, the wifey and I sat here and we watched Me and Earl and the Dying Girl.
Oh, yeah.
That movie was...
Me and Cassie want to watch it.
Great. That movie was outstanding.
Where'd you see it on?
Got it at Redbox. So yeah, it's at Redbox right now. It's on DVD. It's easy to access. You and I watched the trailer together.
Yeah,
and that trailer was...
showed you the trailer.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, that trailer was outstanding.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it said what it was going to do without really doing what trailers do nowadays, which is like, hey, here's the entire movie.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess Cameron Diaz did it. I don't know, we just saw that movie. What is it? The Holiday?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, with Kate Winslet.
Yeah.
Oh.
She cuts trailers.
It's cute.
That's a sweet movie. Is that another Nancy Meyer movie?
Yes.
It looks a lot like a Nancy Meyer movie.
I love Nancy Meyer.
Yeah, you can tell because the only thing color people were doing was cutting the lawns.
Seriously.
There are no color
It's a fantasy. Like, those worlds don't exist. Like, Nancy Meyer's
Yeah, where only
worlds don't exist.
people of color cut your yard.
And, like every home...
I'm just kidding.
Nice.
That's it. I was like, everyone smiles.
Everyone's dressed like J. Crew.
I know.
I know.
Freaking Nancy Meyer movies.
I'm jealous. I love them too.
Nancy Meyer misrepresents my people.
What? No.
Marvin just nodded in agreement. It's true.
So does Nicholas Sparks. I saw Nicholas Sparks movie on Thursday.
Oh God.
It was bad.
Yeah, it is.
The Best of Me with James Marsden and it was on Netflix.
Isn't that? It's where like.
Oh, that's him and
past self-
Michelle Monaghan, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Man.
His past self doesn't even look like him.
Yeah, it looks nothing like him. And that guy is gonna be in the new Point Break remake.
Yeah.
He's pretty good, but he
Point
looks
Break?
nothing like James Marsden.
Yeah, Christmas Day. Go check out Point Break. And by that, I mean go see Star Wars again. Star Wars week, so we're in Star Wars week.
Thursday.
Star Wars
get off Thursday.
Thursday. Hey, maybe I'll call out and we'll play Battlefront. No, Me, Earl, and the Dying Girl is a really, really good movie. It's one of those movies where...
So this scene real quick, sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
No. Have you noticed that when he first picks up like a R2, like a D2 android, he picks up that red and white robot?
R4-D5.
Yeah, R45, and then it just blows up.
Yeah.
Do you think R2-D2 did that? He killed one of his own kind so he could get picked up?
Oh, I believe it.
A murderer.
That's why R2 and Luke throughout the series have such a great connection.
Oh my god.
It's because they both have Jedi powers. I
What's
know.
the strong tower?
R2, Kenny Baker's a Jedi. Never thought about that, did you? Look at you, yeah. Look at you.
Alright, go ahead.
Okay, so I watched a couple other movies last night. Got 3 movies at the Redbox. Which, by the way, if you use a card for the first time at Redbox, you can't rent more than 3 movies.
Yeah.
I tried to rent 4 because I wanted to watch Z for Zachariah, the new Chiwetel Ejiofor and Margot Robbie movie. And they're like, this is a first-time card
That's
everybody
already on
used.
DVD?
It's already on DVD.
Wow, I gotta watch that.
You can't.
You never
get
rented
a fourth
for
one.
Redbox?
Oh, not with our joint card. Because we get
The
cash
marijuana
back.
one?
Yeah, the weed one. Because we get cash back for our card, so we're like, oh, might as well get some cash back. I always do it with my card. That's why I was like, whatever. And so I need to check out Z for Zachariah. But I saw a couple other movies, but for right now, we saved Me and Earl and the Dying Girl for yesterday. And I'm like, man, I'm hoping it's not one of those trope indie films, you know, like everyone wants to make a Juno, you know, everyone's got the quirky dialogue and everyone's got weird crazy names and all that stuff. Outside of the cinematography, the way that it was filmed, it's just
flawless.
Okay.
I don't know, just finishing it.
Oh. I mean, I wouldn't call it flawless, but
it's excellent.
It's excellent, yeah.
Superb.
Nice. It's really well acted. I don't know, man. It was just a fun movie. And it'll tug on your heartstrings the last 35 minutes or so. Thomas Mann and Olivia Cook and Earl. Damn, I can't forget what Earl is.
Oh, come on, man.
I know, I look like a bum. He's going to play the Blue Ranger in the new Power Rangers movie.
We're not talking about Power Rangers right now. We're talking about Star Wars week.
R.J. Seiler. He plays Earl.
Oh, yeah, he's going to kill it, man.
Yeah, all 3 of them, man. They were all really good. It's just a sweet movie. It's a good movie. You know, a lot of hype. It won Sundance. And definitely deserves it. It's worth checking out. Everyone go see Me and Earl and the Dying Girl, as we like to say on the Ramble on. Mm-hmm. It's the Kevin stamp of approval. I don't really. I think I was gonna write something up about it later, but when we have a website up, then
it's already up.
Then they can read it.
Called Facebook /2.
Why don't you put it up? Like, seriously.
I don't know.
Get over the little insecurities.
There's not insecurities.
Just get it over with.
It's a rebel. What it calls James Dean, baby.
All right, James Dean.
Stupidest excuse ever.
All right, don't worry. I'm gonna edit this part out.
What? You can leave it in here. Leave it in here.
Okay. Let all our listeners know your insecurities.
Seriously.
Okay. Now I watched another movie that you saw earlier this year. Okay, keep sucking on your coffee. We're only recording here. Saw another movie that you saw when it first came out in theaters, and I waited until it was on DVD. Watched Trainwreck with Amy Schumer.
Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah, horrible.
Horrible? Good.
That was decent.
That's fine.
Yeah. Funny. I thought it was going to be like a train wreck, but it wasn't.
Yeah, I know. She wasn't much of a train wreck.
Joke. No, I really thought it was going to be bad, but it's okay.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
She got nominated for a Golden Globe.
She did.
Everybody gets nominated for Golden Globe nowadays. Kevin got nominated.
Yeah, I got nominated.
In his head.
Oh.
We saw The Night Before yesterday, and it was pretty cute.
You know, that was trying to be the night before with...
with Seth Rogen and Anthony Mackie.
It's trying to be another Christmas movie.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Like, let's watch it during Christmas.
Yeah.
Which we did. We watched
of course.
that. We watched...
Holiday. We watched Christmas Vacation.
Greatest movie, Christmas movie.
Christmas Vacation's amazing.
I mean, besides the Christmas
Love Actually. It's one of my favorite movies for Christmas. I had to
And then why did you
caveat.
do it like that?
I had to caveat.
You're like, love actually.
Love it.
Love it.
Even at the hand movement, you know,
It
that's really
fit.
recording, right?
Because I was motioning to Cassie to be like, girl, love it.
Love it.
National Lampoons?
Christmas Vacation is the best National Lampoons movie.
Mm-hmm, to me it is.
Oh,
Besides the first
Animal
one,
House.
we're talking about vacation movies.
I'd say it's a yeah. I'd still say it's better than the first one.
What?
Yeah.
It has its scenes. Chevy Chase is an asshole.
Yeah, it is.
So great.
I watched the Christmas movie this morning before you guys got here.
What time do you wake up?
I had to take Nicole to work,
Hey, don't scream at her like that.
so I was up at 6. Scream. She's in
What
my
time did you go to
house.
sleep?
A little after 1. Then I got up at 6.
Dang.
And then I watched the movie,
That's why he drinks so much. He needs the energy.
and then you came over.
The fuel. The fire.
I watched Bad Santa with Billy Bob Thornton.
That's okay.
It had been a while since I watched
I forgot
that
that's a
movie.
Christmas movie
I
too.
forgot.
That was pretty decent.
It is, yeah. I forgot how funny it was.
Netflix should put need to see Christmas like playlist.
Yeah, man, I
They
noticed
don't
that.
have playlists.
They
They'll be
don't
like,
know.
like during Halloween, the scary movie playlist.
Yeah. They have something like that, but it's not like they add,
Yeah.
because Love Actually, Bad Santa, Christmas Vacation, they're all on Netflix. I was flipping through and I go to the section titled Holiday Favorites, and
Joe Dirt was in
you've
it.
never heard of any of those movies. Any of those
Yeah.
Christmas. It's all like,
It's like
what is it, like Shrek's Ever After Christmas special and shit like that nobody gives a crap about. Yeah, and you're flipping through, I was like, where the hell are they? What the fuck are these movies? You
like
know?
some movie called Miracle on
Miracle on
33rd. Never heard of
33rd
that.
Street. Never heard of
Who
it,
sang
man.
that?
Garbage.
Yeah, what's the other one? Oh, where Angel gets his wings.
Oh, Wonderful Life?
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
I ain't never heard of it before.
Oh my god.
I'm kidding.
But no, their holiday favorites thing was like A Christmas Carol from 1938, and then everything else was just random, like Barbie's Christmas or Tinkerbell's Christmas.
Mostly for kids, man.
But there's some good holiday movies on Netflix, and they don't advertise any of them. So I thought that was kind of weird.
That's a lot of films on Netflix. Like you
It
have
is.
to,
You have to
unless you
really-
hear it, like some guy mentioned, like, oh, that movie's on Netflix. Like what?
Yeah, unless you're up to date on like the websites that show what movies are
Which
on
is
Netflix.
ridiculous. You have to go to a website.
I know. Which they should have on the website called Netflix.
Well,
But
Cassie was talking that they should just, you know how they have the marquee scrolly thing?
yeah,
Hey, you can well, they should do it where, you know how when you used to go to Blockbuster nowadays, all the movies were just like, you go to sections that say horror and they just show the,
they do have that now though.
on
They
the
do,
website. But it's
you have to like search for it, look for it. Like,
yeah, it's
and
not
I
really.
feel like it's like all the same movies under recently added and popular.
And there's more
streaming.
movies in
it's
it,
like
yeah.
this same set
Yeah,
of movies.
a lot of
for
it is.
every-
There have been times when I flip from one list to the next and the same movies there.
Yeah,
It's like cerebral movies, Eyes Wide Shut, award-winning movies, Eyes Wide Shut, and I'm like,
Family Time.
Family Time, Eyes Wide Shut. Oh man, but they do that a lot where it's like, give me different titles that kind of make me want to find different movies. You know what I'm saying? So,
You know what I'm thinking? They're missing
almost
out.
like Spotify. You know, Spotify has like really good categories, like on a rainy day.
Oh,
Getting
yeah.
ready in the morning.
Well, they probably pay people.
Hulu Plus is really good about that. You look under popular movies or Criterion movies based on this subject.
Mhm.
You know, they're all fairly.
Yeah,
they all divvy them out. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
But I
They
think I
figure out how
don't
to
know why
divvy it up.
Netflix. Probably because Netflix has so much movies.
Yeah, probably.
You know what I think where they're missing out?
Where?
You know how HBO has like the HBO channels or just movies back to back. You don't choose them, but
Mhm.
sometimes if you watch like I never seen this movie, it's so good. Netflix, you just have it where you hit a button and there's like already a
Oh,
movie
really?
playing just random. Like they pick it
like a live play.
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
on Mondays it'd be like foreign movies, hit movie, and then you just hit it and then it's just playing random foreign
Yeah.
movies.
I'll be the loser here, but that's what they do on the WWE network.
All right, you can cut this podcast.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Yep. I said it, but they do that where they have.
No, but I'm saying that's
Something
genius.
playing
Yeah,
throughout the day,
I bet you're
yeah.
like, oh wow, I remember that. Or
Yeah, exactly. They have an event or they have one of their documentary series that they have going on.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that'd be cool if Netflix had something like that.
Yeah, like
where-
on Mondays it's foreign days.
Yeah,
On
yeah.
Tuesdays it's comedies.
Comedies, horror
Wednesdays
movies, all
it's
that
like
stuff.
love stories.
Yeah.
On Fridays it's like you have no life, so stay in life.
Wednesday's hump day romantic comedy movies.
Yeah.
You know?
I was just thinking about that yesterday.
So we watched Trainwreck and it was fun. Amy Schumer was
What about LeBron James? What do you
good.
think?
I thought LeBron James was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
I also thought John Cena was hilarious.
John
Yeah,
Cena
John Cena
killed
was
it,
funny.
man.
And now I'll never be able to watch wrestling the same way because now I've seen his,
I like because he makes fun of himself.
his naked muscular butt.
It's
So that was awkward.
He said, "You want me to beat you up?"
You want me to beat you? No, I think he wants to fuck you.
Or what's he saying when she's like, talk dirty to me? And he's like, maybe you could just start eating like egg whites and protein and start going to the gym together.
He's like, no, seriously, what was the first time you ever saw me? Oh, yeah. You walked out of that cupcake shop, and I saw you from behind in those jeans, and I thought you were a man. What? And so, there were Bill Hader. I love Bill Hader.
I think it's so cool that he's like a leading man. You know, like he's
Bill
not
Hader,
like
yeah.
Channing Tatum. You know, he's like just a regular dude. And he's like the love interest.
What are you talking about? He's tall.
Yeah, but I mean, he's not like hot. You know.
Some people he is.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's
Finds
funny.
him
It makes him attractive.
I find him extremely attractive. Also because he's funny, and he's a co-writer for South Park now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've noticed that for the longest
He
time.
moved out.
He's been
After he ended his stint on SNL, he went out to LA to be one of the writers.
And he's had a really successful run post SNL.
Oh yeah. He's been doing a lot of good movies. The Skeleton Twins that him and Kristen Wiig were in.
Oh yeah, the one I've been trying to watch with Cassie's like, no, that's horrible. Don't watch that
I
one.
can watch it when I'm not there.
I want to watch it with you.
Wow.
You have the code to Netflix, the password. I don't know it.
Marvin has specific Netflix time, and only when Cassie approves it.
Oh, please, don't portray me as that.
That's all right. Nicole will hide the PlayStation remote when she realizes that I need some not video game time.
Yeah, because you're on 24/7 though.
That's true.
That's a good idea.
There you go, Cass.
That's a really
I can
good
control it
idea.
with my phone.
And I can control it with my phone. This was the remote control.
Look at that thing. How many buns do you need?
5 more. 35 isn't enough. Actually, there's more than 35 buttons. So, Star Wars Week. We're here with Star Wars Week.
We only talked about it for just the first 2 minutes.
I know. We only talked about it for a few minutes. We'll get back to it. Now we're going to talk about it all next podcast.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about the new one.
We're going to talk about the new one, which is going to probably require a whole 3-hour discussion. Sorry, Cass. It's going to be 3 hours.
No, it'll be 30 minutes.
Marv, what kind of movies have you seen lately?
I haven't seen jack squat. Like I said, I've been watching nothing but Clone Wars.
Oh.
Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Gotta get my fix. Not really haven't been watching it. I've been watching nothing but Christmas movies.
Oh, that's nice. I guess we kind of just talked about the Christmas movies that we kind of watched.
We watched Kate and Leopold.
Oh,
Actually, I've never seen Kate. I cried
Kate Leopold.
and fell in love with Hugh Jackman all over again.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's a Hugh Jackman cameo in Me and Earl and the Dying Girl.
No way!
Yeah,
They
it's
got
really
Hugh Jackman in
funny.
it?
Well, it's so they're in Rachel's bedroom, and they're kind of going through like how to awkwardly right at the beginning when you find out that she has leukemia, and it's one of those awkward like, oh, best way to avoid people getting really weird about being like, oh my god, I'm so sorry,
Yeah,
I
it's
make it,
fine.
and all that stuff. So the main guy, Gary, he's all like, oh, just you ask me something you expect people to ask. So she asked him, oh my god, how are you gonna make it through? And he starts pretending to seize out, And so she's laughing. She's like, all right, that was good. Here, ask me another question. The best way to do it is to pretend to be dead. And so she asks him a question, and he just falls back on her little chair. And then as he's lying back, he looks over, and she's got a Wolverine poster on her wall.
Oh,
And all you start hearing is Hugh Jackman speak. And he's like, you fucking whack. You telling a girl with cancer to pretend to be dead? What kind of douchebag are you? I've been up here for 5.25 years. She doesn't even like X-Men anymore. It was really funny. But
Yeah, he's great.
yeah, Hugh Jackman's the man.
He works like Boros.
He does.
Oh,
He
really?
doesn't look
Yes.
like exactly like he
He
looks
looks
like.
exactly
That's one of the
like
reasons we
Hugh
go,
Jackman.
because Cassie's like, can I have...
No, I was like, where's Hugh Jackman? We went last night for dinner. I was like, oh, there he is. I said, has anyone ever told you you look like Hugh Jackman?
No, he says, has anybody told you? He's like, yes. He already
He
knew.
was like, yes, but it gets too much sometimes.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's
he
funny.
was from Mexico, and he had a Spanish accent, which made him twice as hot.
Oh my goodness, that's awesome.
He even had his haircut. Like, he do it on purpose, bro. He said he goes in the North Star Mall, and people literally stop him and take pictures of him.
Oh,
He
seriously?
looks exactly like him.
That's hilarious.
I mean, not exactly.
Alright, whatever.
He's a little browner.
Oh, he's skinnier.
Not as hot.
No, that's not his brown. He looks like Hugh Jackman.
Oh, does it? Oh, okay. That was
In the Hugh Jackman color.
racist joke of the day from Kevin.
I was offended. Crazy.
That's probably a good thing.
Usually you say four a day.
4 a
You're only
day.
on 3, bro.
Yeah, no. I'll get the 4th one here in a minute. I was at Lens Crafters a handful of years ago getting my new glasses.
Hugh Jackman showed up.
He did, actually. Now, the guy who helped us out looked exactly like Lawrence Fishburne. He was a little shorter, and he didn't look anything like Lawrence Fishburne. But I thought he looked like... No, I'm just kidding. He actually did.
I was like, what?
I think Lawrence Fishburne's probably just short of 6 foot. This guy was probably about 5'8", 5'9". But yeah, man, everything. I was like, this guy looks exactly like Lawrence Fishburne. And so I asked him, I was like, has anyone ever told you that you look like him? And he's like, no.
And you just got your glasses and broke them in
Yeah,
half.
I did.
And like, but those are a person. Those are mine. Oh, man, this guy comes out on Clone Wars.
Grand Moff?
Huh?
Grand Moff Tarkin?
Yeah. He's a dick.
Well, yeah, he's Grand Moff. Who's Muff? Her Muff? No, Grand Moff. Okay, never mind. Team Star Kid.
Mm-hmm.
They did a Anakin Skywalker spoof. It's a throwdown to Annie, you know, the red hair one. Yeah. Jar Jar Binks dies.
He's a Sith Lord.
And the crowd goes, actually, the crowd went mild because they gave Jar Jar Binks more heart in that play than they did in the whole entire prequel series.
Why do you hate him so much?
Why shouldn't
He's
I?
the Goofy of the Star Wars movies.
Goofy had a soul.
He has a soul.
A sole purpose of annoying. What? That was terrible.
No, that's terrible.
I'm going to own it anyway because that was funny to me. His sole purpose to be terrible. Jar Jar Binks sucks. So do the prequel trilogies. These movies are just poorly made movies. It's Star Wars week. We're talking Star Wars. We're getting excited for The Force Awakens, Episode 7, J.J. Abrams. He's bringing the gang back together. Chewie and Han and Leia and maybe Luke Skywalker. Maybe. And
Or even Obi-Wan shows up.
that's what I've heard. Ian McGregor. Alec Guinness is dead, or R.I.P. Can't bring him back.
Oh, I.P.
That's a bummer. Alec Guinness was a great talent. Bridge over the River Kwai.
Alright.
Great
you don't have
fucking
to say
movie, man.
that.
Great movie. So I saw...
That's my brother's favorite movie.
Oh, is it? That's a really good movie. I watched The Lazarus Effect.
Yes, that I remember in conversation with Omar, who was supposed to be here, but
But he's off playing video games and buying things that he doesn't need.
yeah,
He doesn't listen to this podcast. So
he doesn't. Nobody does. Not even
Nobody
our,
does.
not
You
even
guys
our,
passed the 30-minute mark.
yeah.
Oh, look who's a,
Oh, we just lost him 5 minutes ago.
look who's a smartass over here.
Not even our EP listens.
No, Friends don't even listen anymore.
Seriously?
Actually, Friends is the only one that listens, and most of our listens are from her friends that listen because they want that one Frowns shout out.
Shout out. We're gonna give it ready. Frowns.
Frowns! Where's your tattoo at, Frowns? After
I think that's when she got mad.
Yeah.
Well, like you show up and she's like,
I'll say all of her friends listen to about the 25-minute
"What are
mark.
you talking about? The 2-minute mark."
They hear us say,
what
"What's
it
up,
is.
Frowns?" And they're like, "Oh, I'm good."
We cram material the first 3 minutes and we're good.
And we're good.
And the rest we can just bullshit.
Which is what we're doing.
What are you looking like that?
So The Lazarus Effect was another Blumhouse Pictures movie, which we've talked about Blumhouse a few times on our podcast.
Yeah, bankroll.
They-
House, that's what they call it.
Bank, I must say, they're bank house.
They make a lot of money.
They
You
do
don't
make a
think
lot
they
of
do?
money. I know they make a lot
They're
of
like,
money.
let's make a movie.
What was that one that they did, The Devil Inside, which they made for like less than $1 million, and they made over $100 million. One of the most profitable movies of all time.
That kids movies.
That and kids movies, man. That's why. Who was I talking to? I was talking to one of my coworkers about.
It was me.
It wasn't you. It was another coworker. We were talking about Alvin and the Chipmunks comes out as the same day as Star Wars,
And that one's gonna make as much money.
and that was the thing. He was all like, "Oh man, I don't know about that." And I was like, "No, that's genius."
Yeah.
Because all those parents are going to show up thinking that they can still buy tickets to Star Wars, and it's all sold
And the
out.
kids are gonna be like, you can't take a kid out not taking movies anymore.
You can't take your kids to see Sisters with Tina Fey and Amy Poehler.
That one's gonna bomb.
I think it's going to bomb.
Yeah, I think
It's going to be.
I mean,
good.
I'm gonna see it.
I want to
love
see it. It's
both
going to be
those
good, but I just
ladies.
think it's lined up on the wrong. That's the movie that'll suffer.
Yeah.
Alvin and the Chipmunks. That's going to do.
Yeah,
good.
because the kids are gonna be like, well, I want to see a movie. Like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna check it
Yeah.
out.
That'll
Or
be
the
the
kids
one
will be like,
thing
you
too.
go watch that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch Star Wars. Because,
Seriously.
there's only be those seats that are like, oh, we only have one seat in the middle
They're
between.
like, all right, kids,
Yeah, seriously.
go sit where you want. They'll line them up right in front of the screen. Dad will run out as fast as he can. But so, yeah, the Lazarus Effect, based on, the legend of Lazarus, bringing people back to the
It's
dead.
a Batman, right?
The Lazarus
Batman
Pit
universe.
is what Ra's al Ghul uses to stay
Forever,
infinitely
yeah.
alive. Also, Lazarus in the Bible,
Yes. That's where they get it from, yeah.
that's really good.
Okay.
I know. It's really sad that our first go-to is
Batman.
Batman. So whatever. Mark Duplass and Olivia Wilde are all like, hey, let's bring things back to life.
Is it like Frankenstein? Like, oh, we can shock it back to life? Or is it like,
Kind
here's
of, a little bit. No, it's
the essence of life?
No,
You know,
they try to use quote unquote actual science.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But what is there?
It's kind of like a medicine that they can pump into their heart and or into their brain, into their brain, and it'll shock their brain back awake. Yeah, so they're at some Catholic university that gave them
of course
space, and then of course they're like, the donors of our Catholic institution don't want you bringing people back to life.
Mm-hmm.
They did, and as a Catholic raised, you did. You either go to heaven, you go to hell, or you maybe hang out in purgatory
Is there
for
one
several
guy
lifetimes.
Catholic who came back from death?
No, that was a Jewish guy.
Yeah, but aren't y'all about that?
Yeah, we are all about a Jew coming back to life. Yeah.
On the third day.
On the third day, bro.
He said a Jew.
He is a Jew.
I know, but the way you say it's so condescending.
I said a Jewish man.
No, you said a Jew.
You said a Jew.
No, he said a Jew.
After you said a Jew.
No, I was saying because you said I was like, it's
No,
Jewish.
he sneezed. He went out Jew.
Oh, yeah. And then I said a Jewish person.
Racist.
All right, Cassie took my last racist of the day.
Anyway, you remind us so much of Seth Rogen, Greg Marvin.
No, dude, this passing.
That is so.
That is so you, dude.
I'm going to eat my toast.
Don't be, yeah, take it as a compliment. He's
I do.
successful somehow.
His ways.
Somehow. Sorry, Seth. Here at the two rambling men on the Ramble on.
Shout out to lookalikes.
Shout out to lookalikes.
Wolverine.
Who does Marvin look like? Mark Consuelos.
No, I look nothing like Mark Consuelos.
You look everything like Mark Consuelos.
Hell no, I don't look like Mark Consuelos. I look like, have you ever seen Three Amigos?
Uh-huh.
The guy who's all like, Cafe.
And when your hair's a little shorter, I swear, I sent your picture to my friend, and Oscar Isaac, and she was like, I see the resemblance.
Oh my gosh.
When your hair is shorter.
Thanks, Cass. I love the compliments, but I look nothing. Even though he's Guatemalan. Half Guatemalan, anyway.
Speaking of Oscar Isaac's going to be in The Force Awakens this week, coming out on Thursday.
What? I think he has a bigger role than they want to show.
I think he's going to be...
Because the people who are editing this movie are editing it badass.
I
Like
think
they
he's
don't
gonna
want
die.
No, they say.
I hope not.
He's signed on for the next couple
Yeah,
of years.
yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I already know he's gonna die.
I have an idea.
Who?
I don't want to say.
Just say it.
R2-D2.
Nope.
How do you know?
I read it already.
Oh, Mr.
Mr.
I don't wanna
No
know
spoiler,
anything about
yeah.
it.
Ruined it for you guys.
Give me
Don't even bother
shit.
watching it.
So this is after, obviously,
Yeah.
episode 6.
Yes.
How many years after episode
It's
6?
like 20, 30
1.5
years. Yeah, literally you jump on a plane after the Ewoks.
Nah, it's like 16 years. She's supposed to be 16.
Is that her daughter?
Mm-hmm, that's her daughter.
Yeah.
But who's
And
her
who's
son? They
John
had
Boyega?
twins.
It's just like a Jedi?
It's the son.
Yeah, John Boyega. Princess Leia had a little foray with Lando Calrissian.
He's like, is that my kid? She's like, yeah.
Yeah. That's yours, huh? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And that's why Han and Chewie ran off without her for a while. Left her to fight another rebellion. Oscar Isaac was in the new X-Men Apocalypse trailer. And now I'm more excited for X-Men than I am for Batman and Superman. X-Men Apocalypse, that was an effective trailer. Got me hyped.
No way.
Yes, it was.
Oh, I was like,
They didn't give away the whole movie.
They
Like
didn't give away the whole movie.
Batman and Superman gave away the whole movie.
No, they just showed you.
You know who the villain is now. You know how the villain was created. You know who the villain was created through.
What are you watching Batman and Superman for?
You're watching for Batman and Superman.
Exactly. You don't care about no villain.
Yeah, you do.
No, you
Is
don't.
he the villain?
No, it's gonna be what is it, Darkseid? Is that who it is? It's so fucking stupid.
No.
Fucking Zack Snyder.
No. Because Aquaman still got to show. You care about all that Justice League crap.
I don't care about all that Justice League crap.
You do. I promise you that podcast, when I listen to this one, I'm listening,
I
be
do
like,
care.
I was like, greatest movie of all time, Batman and Superman. I'm like, I knew it. That's what you do. That's you. That's you.
Okay, Mister. The prequel movies are great.
They're good.
No, they're not.
You made Star Wars. I
I
did
like
not
the
fix.
third one.
See?
I'll admit.
Oh, I made Cassie watch all of them.
All right.
Yeah, when I bought the Blu-ray
I'm sorry.
set, I was like,
I like the third one.
Yeah,
I
but
like where he's like,
Yeah, but
he's
you
screaming,
still-
he's like, you were the child.
yeah, well,
And
look
then
who's
she's
angry.
like,
You're breaking my heart.
you're going down
Usually when I go out, Cassie always tells me that.
Ewan McGregor is easily the best part of the prequel series. Everything else around him is pretty much garbage.
Want to
And
hear
now
something?
Liam Neeson.
Oh, Liam Neeson.
Oh, yeah.
Liam Neeson signed on without reading the script. He was all like, I want to do a Star Wars
So
movie.
did Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
He's just like, can I be in it? And
Yeah.
you're like, yeah.
But Liam Neeson signed
No,
on.
he
with
asked
that.
him.
Yeah,
He's
he
like,
asked
I want
him.
to be in it. He's like, I don't care about the script. I want to be in it for one. He only had one stipulation to have a purple lightsaber.
Yeah. But Liam Neeson was like, I want to sign on. I love Star Wars. I need to be in it. And then he read the script and he's like, oh, crap.
No, but it's good. To tell you the truth, the first one, you're like, oh, okay, it's pretty sweet. Everybody was all about Mace Windu. It's the rest of them, people are like, oh,
But
this
like
is
something
stupid.
like that is not going to affect like Samuel Jackson's career
No,
or
Liam
Liam
Neeson's-
Neeson's career. For Natalie Portman though, and like Hayden Christensen, I read some article of Natalie Portman saying that she couldn't even get a job after Star Wars.
She couldn't get an
Like,
interview
she
for the
couldn't
longest
get-
time.
because of
How bad it was.
yeah.
Yeah.
They ruined that little kid. He quit acting because of that.
Yeah, I heard he's got a record.
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Woo! I ate like 6 donuts, so I'm hyper now. I will say,
It's really good.
I will say about Clone Wars, the Anakin Skywalker in that cartoon's way better than the movie.
Well, easily, yeah.
Yeah, but Ben, Uncle Ben,
Uh-huh.
he's exactly like he is in the movies.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh. Kind of a...
Can't remember, Ewan McGregor's character is exactly like in the movies how he is in them.
Oh, well, yeah, because Yoon's so great.
Yeah, like he didn't
You know,
change it back.
They didn't need to change anything. I did see a bunch of people say on the Reddit Star Wars
Obi-Wan,
page and a couple...
Obi-Wan.
Yeah, Obi-Wan. When you said Uncle Ben, I thought you were talking about,
Oh, the
about his uncle. Yeah. I was like,
no, he's
wait,
toast. I get it, he's toast.
I know, he's toast. We just saw him toasty. No, I saw a bunch of people saying online that they're like, the only thing that redeems the prequels is the Clone Wars show. It's that good of a show.
Those was it George Lucas?
He,
Show?
No, the prequels.
the prequels, he did everything.
Why
No.
was it
Yeah.
so bad?
Uh-huh.
George Lucas wrote and directed all 3 prequels.
Did he? I thought he only did the first one.
No, he did all 3. He did this one, and then
Somebody else directed the
Irvin
others.
Kershner did Empire, and another guy did Return of the Jedi. Lucas wrote, directed all 3
Why was it
prequels
so bad?
because
Or like, if Star Wars, like the episodes 4, 5, and 6 came out now, would people probably say the same thing they did about the prequels? Like, what is this? This is stupid. This is bad.
How dare you?
You know? No, I'm just trying
I don't
to
think
put it
so.
in context.
well, actually, you know what? Probably because George Lucas, back in the 70s and early 80s, he was just like,
Oh, you're right.
this is this, this is that, and then now in the early to mid 2000s, he's like, it was always my vision to have this, and Han Solo. He wasn't supposed to shoot first and all that crap. He
went back.
he kept going back and changing stuff that didn't need to be changed. So I don't know if,
Well, I don't know, man. Look
They
how
would
much
be the
money it
same.
made him.
and that's why I think that's why the prequels failed so much is because he
The
was
hype?
coming. No, not so much the hype, but he was coming as a businessman. Because by that point, he was selling millions and millions of toys. Star Wars was attached to everything. Freaking battery commercials. He was a businessman at that point. So for him, he's just like, how can I make more money? More lightsaber fights.
Is that Kermit the Frog?
Kids will want lightsabers. I know. My George Lucas always ends up being Kermit the Frog.
Oh, wait, dude. I thought it was just bad. Not premise, but the dialogue, man. Like, God.
The dialogue was poor.
Like, he could at least, like, okay, I wrote it. Let somebody, like...
He's even admitted that he's not an acting director. And I mean, obviously, we're kind of fleshing out discussions and points that people have made before.
Yeah, just rehashing everything.
With like Lucasfilm and everybody making everything at the ranch for the prequel movies, it was just kind of, yes, George. Yes, George.
Don't say it.
That's great. All right, there we go. My 4th racist thing.
I know.
Yes, George. Everything you said,
Yeah,
everyone
they're all
just
a bunch of yes men.
they're all a bunch of yes men. Yeah, and that's why I don't think he just did first draft.
I do believe that. I do when he wrote that.
He
And
just
they were like,
does
this
first-
is so great. That's what I'm
I
saying.
know.
The first one didn't do so bad. Like the first one, Mace Windu, everybody was like, all right. Like the bad thing is Jar Jar. Like people were
Well,
annoyed.
Jar Jar
And then the second one, they're like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
We passed on the first one. The second one was like kind of.
I thought the third one was good.
Well, the second on the second one, everybody was pissed. They're like, "Oh man, you didn't fix shit. It's so bad."
The second one was probably worse than the
Yeah.
first one.
And then on the third one, he was like, "All right, we'll just give them what they want."
The third one,
because he films it way before people get to.
I know. Third one I watched and I really started to get irritated with because it was the editing on that movie was so poor.
The third one?
Yeah, like that's the last one that's the last prequel that I've watched. And that one, it was just like the way that he was cutting from one sequence to another, different storyline. You got Obi-Wan and Grievous's fight on whatever random planet. And then you got Mace Windu and the Emperor doing their argument and Anakin chasing them down. It's like you're going from this exciting back and forth between Grievous and Obi-Wan. And then as you're in the middle of a chase, they cut and go back to Mace Windu and Anakin sitting in a boardroom talking about how the
But
Emperor's
that's
bad.
how the world happens.
No,
It's
man.
Action, so nothing can be.
You cut off all the excitement. You
slow down the
ruin
pace.
You exactly. You
build
slow down the
pace
pace.
and then suddenly stop real quick.
Yeah, you ruin the tension. So when you finally go back after
Well, there's
listening,
too much tension. You can really get lost in something.
see, but he's not a good director. He's even said he's not a good director. He's just
He's like, I'm a billionaire. I don't care about
He's a
directing.
billionaire. He doesn't care. Which is funny because when he brought his ideas for the next 3 movies to Disney, they're like, nah, we're good.
I thought they were like, okay, we're taking your idea, but we're not gonna.
No, they said they didn't want them.
Oh, because it is not canon, right? They said you're right.
Right. Because they knew that which George was all like, they're moving into strictly fan service kind of respect.
Mm-hmm. And
He's like, no, it's this. You got to tell this and blah blah blah. He's trying to tell a different story, but I mean, you can do fan service, which J.J. Abrams did with Star Trek from 2009, and looks like he's doing for this one. But you can tell it with an interesting story.
Yeah.
Which is what The Force Awakens looks to be. Until this movie sucks, and then we're really upset.
Dude, imagine. People still watch it.
People will still watch it.
Because Rebels is good.
When the reviews start coming in this week, if the reviews are incredibly glowing, it's not when they beat Avatar's record for highest grossing film, but how quickly it does it.
That's going to be exciting.
Because Avatar...
I know I want to see it.
Did Jurassic Park beat Avatar?
No. No, it's...
well, that one was a
Jurassic World, I think, is in the top 10 now for highest grossing. Jurassic World, yeah. I heard
that one was a surprise, though.
It was, yeah.
People didn't want to... They were like, I don't know.
I know. People were looking to Star Wars The Force Awakens. They're like, all right, that movie's going to make
we're for sure gonna,
billions of dollars.
Until they saw Jurassic World, they're like, oh, wow, it is good. We got to go see it.
Yeah. Jurassic World made a lot of money, which surprised a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. That's why they gave...
They're going to make another one.
They gave the director of Star Wars.
Yeah, they gave Colin Trevorrow, who did Jurassic World, they gave him episode 9.
Yeah.
Initially, it was going to be J.J. Abrams, Rian Johnson, who did Looper, and then J.J. was going to come back for 9.
Uh-huh.
And then he's like, I'm going to go do my own thing. And
because it's taxing, man.
It is,
Did J.J. do the second Star Trek? He did both of them?
Yeah, he did.
But he regrets the second one, he says.
So,
yeah, he wasn't happy with the second one.
Do fans, super nerds, do they care that J.J. Abrams is...
No.
They always like Star Trek.
No, because he did Star Trek justice. He gave it, people, the first Star Trek.
Yeah, he made it accessible to those that otherwise it wasn't accessible to. Like, I'm not a Star Trek fan, and I wanted to go see him, I'm not a huge, these Star Trek movies I've watched the motion picture and Wrath of Khan, the first 2 movies. But I
the series I watched.
The series. And then I watched the Next Generation. But I'm not a fan. No, I've only seen the first 2 Star Trek movies. I've never watched any of the shows. And then I've watched 2009 Star Trek and Into Darkness. So J.J. Abrams made Star Trek accessible to me in a way that otherwise I wouldn't care. And now you have J.J. Abrams doing Star Wars, where he is a monster fan. It's only bound to, I think it's just bound to be a success. That's just how much of a success.
I wonder about Rebels. I wonder how that's going to do.
I'm thinking over. How much do you think this movie's going to make?
Well, this one?
Yeah.
Like $2. More than $2, I think.
More than $2?
What movie has the highest?
Avatar.
Still?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What about Titanic? Wasn't that up there?
It's second.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. Without inflation, I'm sure Gone with the Wind is... I think Gone with the Wind is still the highest grossing movie, factoring in inflation and everything. But if you're going strictly dollar numbers, then it's Avatar, Titanic, and Avengers. And then I think Jurassic World is 4th or 5th or something.
You know what we should do? We should have a whole day where we just bring in old movies. Everyone gets to pick one movie.
Like Caddyshack?
I would bring... No, pre-1970. Mine would be West Side Story or Streetcar Named Desire, and then we just watch old movies and get food and stuff.
I got Gone with the Wind over there.
I've never seen it.
I love that movie. You've never seen it?
Mm-mm.
They showed it just in the history, and it really helped me learn the
That's cool.
Civil War.
Why they show it up?
Oh, jeez. It's a Star Wars week. We're here at Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Talking about Star Wars, and it's going to be a great time, everybody. We're Wookiee walking. We're trivia walking.
No, we're not trivia walking.
No, we
Nobody
didn't do
wanted to
trivia.
show up.
Sorry, guys.
And now we're having a little fun.
We canceled a really good party.
Open bar.
Because somebody was all like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I'm down. Yeah, I'm down. But Star Wars, people.
Star Wars. We're going to see Star Wars. Han Solo is back. We're excited to see
That
all.
sexy beast.
We're all excited to see all Harry Ford. The man is not ever not handsome.
I love it how him and Prince Leia don't give a fuck anymore.
Carrie Fisher
They just don't care their interviews because they know they're so good.
Yeah.
Like, oh, she's so funny.
lay off on
The sauce.
the sauce, the injections. She had enough of that sauce back in the 80s.
Yeah, she stopped.
I know. Damn. If only she kept doing it.
She lost a lot of weight for this.
She did, yeah.
Which is bad. Why can't she be a thick Leia?
Why? Yeah, exactly.
That's why Han's never home. He's like, I gotta go rest.
I gotta go.
I'll go change the oil with a million fucking be back.
Leia, I wish you were Java-sized again.
Telling you.
So, I mean, obviously, our recommendation for the week is, obviously, if you would like to spend a couple $100 on a ticket, because obviously people are trying to charge a lot of money for tickets at this point.
Yeah.
I have my tickets in my wallet.
We have our tickets.
Picked them up the other day. Yeah, Star Wars, everybody. Go see Star Wars. Marv, we kind of would talk about a movie and then we'd get distracted and talk about Star Wars, which makes sense because it's Star Wars. It's Star Wars week. Is there anything you recommended? Clone Wars, obviously. Star Wars. Mm-hmm. You recommended Clone Wars. I'm going to throw a couple recommendations up.
Spaceballs.
Spaceballs. Okay, Spaceballs. The Martian. While we're in space, let's go see The Martian. I'm just kidding. All right, so Clone Wars, Rebels, Star Wars Rebels, the other animated show.
Yes, Rebels.
That one's owned strictly by Disney, so they have full control over that.
And go watch the knockoff Star Wars. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the Phantom Edit. What are you talking about?
You know movies that came out around the same time, trying to.
Oh yeah, capitalize on them. Yeah, your Asylum style Star Wars movies.
There's one that's really good. I actually had Liam Neeson's first movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Let me see. The best!
So Star Wars, everybody. Go see Star Wars. I'll sidetrack away from Star Wars just for a moment because I'm hot with anticipation for the new movie.
Hey, quick question.
Yeah.
Did you see the Ninja Turtles trailer?
I did.
Bebop and Rocksteady, bro.
I know.
Okay. Go back to what you're talking about.
I'm going to see that movie, but I don't want to.
Yeah, I know you are. I'm going to see that movie too. Because it's like, they're like, okay, what would they like about Ninja Turtles? They're like, oh, the old cartoon. All right, let's make the old cartoon.
Yeah.
And I'm pumped for that.
Yeah, man. I want Toka and Razor.
Dude, get the... That was because they couldn't do...
That's because they didn't have the rights to Bebop and Rocksteady.
And now they do, which is great.
I know.
And they're going to show Krang and everything.
Yeah, it's obvious the Krang show.
Kroll. If you have a chance, go watch Kroll.
Oh, Kroll? Yeah.
One of my favorite movies of all time.
Star Wars knockoff Kroll. K-R-U-L, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. K-R-U-L-L.
K-R-U-L-L with Liam Neeson?
Yeah.
Back when you could barely understand a word he said because he had a thick Irish accent.
Yep.
Did you know he dated Helen Mirren?
Who hasn't dated Hillary Mirren, Cassie?
I've dated Helen Mirren.
Well, it's awkward.
I have a gold.
She's like really good looking in Kevin's well.
Yeah, I'm me. I have a Golden Globe nomination. I've dated Helen Mirren. She was actually my second marriage. Been married 4 times. I think this one's gonna.
With himself.
I think this one's gonna stick.
So
I
hope so.
So I'll throw a couple non-Star Wars titles out called Empire Strikes Back. That's a good little indie film. I think people really like it. Empire Strikes Back. No, I saw I watched the movie called Tangerine on Netflix. It's about 2 transgender prostitutes in LA. It's a day in the life movie. It's actually pretty funny. The cool thing is they filmed it all on an iPhone, which I thought was really cool. So
you and iPhone movies. You trying to say we should film a movie on iPhone?
Yes, I am, because you have an iPhone. It's not that hard. So I don't know. I thought that was good. And then I saw another movie by Joe Swanberg. Him and Jake Johnson did a movie called Digging for Fire. Mm-hmm. Jake Johnson and Rosemary DeWitt play a married couple who, seem like they're not necessarily on the rocks, but they're, in a rut as long-term couples will get from time to time. Okay, so Rosemary DeWitt takes their son to go visit her parents. Jake Johnson stays at home, house sitting, this person's place at their house sitting, and he starts kicking around their backyard and he finds like an old rusty 6-shooter and like a little like deer bone or something. So it's like, what the hell, man? There's like a dead body back there. So Digging for Fire. It's a nice little marriage dramedy. A lot of big stars show up in it. Our boy, Sam Rockwell, pops up. Everyone loves Sam Rockwell.
Sammy Rock. Do you know who comes on the Christmas one we just watched the other day? Michael Shannon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he comes out in Christmas one we just watched.
Holiday?
Yeah,
Really?
His character's badass too.
Michael Shannon's always badass. I'm excited to see him in a Midnight Special. By the way, Jeff Nichols and Michael Shannon, they work together a lot. They did Take Shelter and Mud. They're doing a movie called Midnight Special. Check out the trailer for that. That movie's going to be awesome.
Oh, yeah. It's kid, right?
Yeah. The kid has special powers.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say. I ruined the whole movie with kid has powers. But yeah, so
check out the trailer anyway.
Yeah, so Digging for Fire, Jake Johnson, Rosemary DeWitt, Melanie Linsky, Ron Livingston, Chris Messina, Brie Larson, Anna Kendrick. Like I said, Sam Rockwell. Who's it? Mike Birbiglia shows up in it. The cast is awesome. Orlando Bloom pops up for a couple scenes, which is weird. Because I'm like, oh look, Orlando Bloom's not doing a movie that he's not supposed to be in. Called The Hobbit. Digging for Fire. That out of Redbox. It's a nice little, small little indie film. I really enjoy Joe Swanberg's movies. I think they're really good. So throw that one out there. Kevin Stamp of Approval. Also, we were talking about The Lazarus Effect earlier. Don't see that movie.
I mean, it's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix, yeah, I know. But if you're paying $8 a month for streaming, then factor in how much Netflix you watch. Do you want to feel like you invested like $1.50?
You didn't say anything about it. You just keep on mentioning it.
Do you think we would get our money's worth in Netflix?
Yeah, because like 20 people use it.
That's true. Especially when like House of Cards or Orange is the New Black.
Or Clone
Wars, yeah. We got into another Star Wars discussion. Star Wars Week, everybody. We're at Star Wars Week. Chewbacca with the Wookiee walk just punched the guy. It was awesome.
He just punched the guy.
A stormtrooper bumped his head, which is great. So the Lazarus Effect, like I said, it's bringing things back to life.
Are we still talking about that?
Yeah,
You never talked about it.
I never talked about it.
That's typical Kevin.
We got distracted by Star Wars Week. It's Star Wars Week. So
Lazarus.
But they bring this dog back to life.
All right, well that's the end of the show, guys.
So hey guys, thanks for listening. If you want to know my opinions about Lazarus Effect, whatever. Thanks everybody for listening. But
I already did.
Thanks everybody for listening. This was the Ramble On with I'm your host Kevin. This is my co-host Marvin and his fiancee over there,
Would you
Cassie.
Stop! I am single, ready to mingle, ladies.
So everybody, Star Wars Week is this week, so go see The Force Awakens. We'll talk about it next time.
The Force Awakens.
A little small indie film made for $20 million.
Support your
support your local indies. Thank you for listening, and we will catch you later.